All right. So come on and let's go ahead to unlock those hips. So what we're going to do first, we're going to go head down to the ground to you. So what we're going to do first, we're going to go into a lunge position. We are going to squeeze the glutes, which is going to help to activate the hip flexors. So as soon as you squeeze those glutes, you're going to feel a bigger stretch here. So we're going to lunge forward, bring it back. Lunge forward and bring it back. Try to keep your vision straight ahead. And every time that you lunge forward, you're going to feel a deeper stretch in that hip flexor and also into the quad. So I like to do anywhere between 8 and 10 of these. Again, don't forget to keep the glute engaged. Going forward, back, forward, and back. Perfect. So next, what we're going to do in this hip flexor stretch, I'll face you for this one, is we're going to do some side bends. These are really fun and effective. Really great if you have any lower back pain. Again, this is basically you reaching up to the corners of the wall, side to side. We're basically kind of forcing the hips to do movements that they're not really used to doing. Very simple and effective. Again, 8 to 10 on each side. I can already feel my hips opening up right now just by doing this. All right, perfect. And then once we do our 8 to 10, we can do some rotations. Basically, it's like you're grabbing the sides of the wall. Just moving it. Again, these are great and effective ways to help unlock the hip. And as you do these, you'll start to feel the hips start to go a little bit more to the side. And, this is what we want. We want bigger movement, more flexibility in the hips, helps us to get more circulation, and also helps to end lower back pain. All right, perfect. So that was really good. So what we're going to do now, we're going to switch. So my left knee goes down. Again, you can put your toe here or here, entirely up to you. Squeeze the glutes to help activate the hip flexor. And we're going to start to lunge forward. Okay, don't forget to breathe. I don't know why when we do any type of athletic activity, we always forget to breathe. And I always like with these exercises, they're anaerobic. So you start to feel the heart rate go up. This is why they're very fun and effective. Okay, perfect. That's awesome, okay? Feel that nice stretch going on. And what am I going to do now? We're going to go reaching up towards the sides of the ceiling. Again, kind of making the hips do movements that they're not used to doing. Because again, we're sitting for long periods of time. Those hips are very stagnant. They're not moving. So that means there's no circulation happening. All right, keep reaching. We're almost there. And perfect. And now let's twist. All right, reaching to the sides of the wall. We're ready to breathe. Yeah, that was a nice pop in my hip. I needed that one. All right, and we are good. Perfect. So we got those 3 directional hip flexor stretches going on. Now we're going to go down to the mat and we're going to do some knee drops. Again, these are very easy and very effective. And while doing it, you might feel that kind of snap, crackle, pop in your hips. That's totally fine. That's just air releasing for the joints. Now, if it's snap, crackle, and pop followed by pain, we need to back off and maybe we're not ready for this exercise yet. All right, so I'm going to put my legs into 90-degree positions, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. I'm going to support myself with my hands and we are going to drop the knees off to the side. Very simple, yet very effective. Now, this is great if you're dealing with those tight, sticky hips. This is one of my go-to movements to help to unlock the hips. So just going side to side. Now, some people may find this a little bit easy for them. So another great way to do to kind of kick it up a notch is going to be more reliant on your core. We're going to put our hands out forward and we're going to go just like this. Now, this really takes it to the next level. If you find this is too difficult, just stick with the first variation I showed you. And one thing is for sure, when you do these, you will start traveling all across the room. All right, so you can do this one, or you can just simply do this one. Both are very effective. All right. And one of our last movements that I would like us to do is doing bridge. Now, you guys have probably all done bridge before. It can be very boring and conventional, just bringing the feet and lifting the hips up. Now, I like to take things to the next level. So what we're going to do, we're going to put our heels down into the ground, and we're going to push up. So you see my toes are flexed, toes are going up, and I'm bringing myself up into that bridge position. Bringing the heels into the ground is going to help to activate the hamstrings and the glutes and gives you a nice big stretch here in the hip flexors. So we just bring it down, and then we bring it up. Literally. Very simple, very effective. All right, and then when we're coming down, I want us to articulate our spine. That's just bringing the spine down one vertebrae at a time and relax. And again, pushing the heels up into the ground, coming up and bringing it down. Okay, sometimes we might develop a little cramping into our calves and hamstrings. If that is happening, just relax and just bring your feet down. That's it. Okay, but I'm going to keep my toes up. We bring it up and bring it down. Now, one thing I want to caution, when you come up, if you feel this in your lower back, that means you came up too high. You just kind of drop it down just a little bit and relax. So this one I like to do 8 to 10. Again, I'm strengthening the hamstrings, which I've been sitting on all day. I'm strengthening my glutes, and I'm stretching out my hip flexors. Again, just do this 8 to 10 times. And this is a very effective way to unlock the hell out of your hips. All right, everyone, this is everyone's favorite health coach, Mike Jones, coming to you with another mobility routine. So if you're looking for more of these, I want you to go ahead and hit the subscribe button and follow. All right, everyone.